State Champs Sports Network is presented by Lawrence Technological University. You can play sports at the next level. Go to LTURecruitYourself.com today. State Champs Game Time Live is also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Catholic High School League is the largest Catholic sports league in the U.S., with 33 private high schools located throughout Southeast Michigan. Specs at LTU. Learn more about the one-year Media Arts Certificate program by logging on to ltu.edu/specs. Turn Into is the proud sponsor of the State Champs Softball Player of the Year Award.
And welcome into the campus of Eastern Michigan University. Varsity Field is the site where tonight we have Catholic League action for you, the St. Anne Championship here on the State Champs Network. My name is Sean Belegian, along with my broadcast partner, varsity Wayne State University player Maddie Houle. Maddie, let's get right to it. Cranbrook, a heck of a run and comeback to get here.
Yes, they're coming off a big win from last week. Their offense has been looking really good, and we're excited to see what happens today.
No doubt, and hey, not to be undone, Royal Oak Shrine, they have worked their way here as well. A very dangerous team.
Yes, we have Betsy Bodwin on the mound and batting third for Shrine, so it'll be great to see her on both ends of the game today.
This will be a fantastic game, and we are so happy to be bringing it to you. Thanks for inviting us into your phones, your computer, whatever the case may be. Maddie Houle, Sean Belegian with you, the Catholic League Championship here on the State Champs Network.
If playing college sports is your dream, don't wait for a college coach to find you. Recruit yourself. At Lawrence Tech, we're looking for student athletes. LTU competes in the NAIA with 24 varsity sports and athletic scholarships. Explore new degree programs like sport management, where sports meets cutting-edge education. Visit LTURecruitYourself.com and just fill out the questionnaire. It's that easy. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's meet our team.
And welcome into the campus of Eastern Michigan University Varsity Field here just off of Huron River Drive. My name is Sean Belegian, and very pleased to be joined by a varsity student athlete from Wayne State University, one of 73 Houle sisters that play for Coach Tynes at Wayne State, Maddie Houle.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm really excited. This is my debut, and there's no better day to do it.
Well, you know this game just a little bit. For people out there that are not familiar with it, you and your sisters have been playing forever. You have three sisters, three of you total at Wayne State, right?
Yes.
And then one that is a senior at Allen Park that will be going to OU?
She's a junior
She's
this year.
She's a junior,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
So big softball family. It's pretty big talk in our house, if you can't tell. I mean, you got 4 players. My mom also played in college, so yeah, we got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Cranbrook, of course, and that familiar green and blue outfit there. They're all in the Kid Cam front and center. Of course, John Kidd here, and of course, Royal Oak Shrine on the other side in that all-white jersey with the blue numbers and some yellow trim in there. It should be an exciting day. You and I were joking about this, Maddie, before the game started. The calendar says May 19th. It feels like I am down at Bryce Field in mid-March right now, though.
Yes, I was literally talking with my mom. It feels like October, like we're watching fall ball right now, and it's a little unfortunate, but you see a little bit of sun peeking in, so hopefully that stays throughout the game, and we'll have a sunny game.
The breeze has died down a little bit. For the first game, in case you missed it, Mercy came away with a 5-0 victory over Divine Child. That breeze was blowing straight in as I look out to center field right now, where that big, beautiful American flag is. Not a lot of movement, so the breeze is down a little bit. It should be a good afternoon for softball.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, seeing the ball hit in the air today wasn't really working, so hopefully we see some adjustments from these teams after a couple at bats, just to see if they can play through this weather.
Well, looking forward to it. A nice crowd out here, a beautiful facility out here on the campus of Eastern Michigan. It's just off the road. There's some big old trees around here. It really is a picturesque afternoon. I think I can speak for you here, Maddie. I wish the temperature was about 20 degrees warmer.
Yeah.
But here we are. We're going to sniffle our way through this. As,
Yes.
Those weather fluctuations in the great state of Michigan, it was, 85 just 3 days ago, and it's 50-something today. You take a look at our umpires, and we are ready to get this one underway. This is how cool State Champs is, and I'm sorry. I hope I'm not embarrassing my broadcast partner, but this is how cool State Champs is. One day, you're an intern. The next day, you're doing a broadcast.
Yeah.
So if I follow the math, you're going to own State Champs within a week.
That would be really stressful. I hope not. But yeah, it was an interesting morning. I was just at the desk, at the intern desk, doing some work, and Robbie came up to me and said, "Hey, would you like to call a game today?" I was like, no. And then I had some convincing, and now here I am.
Oh, that's outstanding. Oh, too cool. She said no, and Robbie was like, well, it really wasn't a question. You're going to call a game today, so I hope you enjoy it. We say hello to your entire family.
Oh, boy.
It was a pleasure watching your sisters as well, as I had the fortune, and I mean that, of calling a few of your games at Wayne State and meeting your dad in person. What a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
Very proud of his daughter as well. He should be.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great coach. He was actually just here a couple minutes ago watching the previous game. He had coached a couple players out on that field, and there are a lot of good players in that game. So, really proud daughter.
Betsy Bodwin warming up. She is going to be the starter for the Shrine Knights.
She had 12 strikeouts last week in the semifinal. So she is definitely going to bring a lot to Cranbrook here, and we're just going to see how this offense approaches her. And she's a southpaw, so that also adds to the game a little bit too.
And this is somebody who said they didn't want to do the broadcast, and look at her dropping knowledge before the first pitch, huh? Annie Conti to lead things off here for the Cranes. She's a freshman, a very young team. You pointed that out to me, Maddie.
Yeah.
First pitch.
They have a bright future. I mean, Conti had the go-ahead 2 RBI single to take the lead in the semifinal. So she's a very clutch hitter, and she's doing a great job in the leadoff spot.
2-1 count. Of course, just a reminder, we start out 1-1. Here's the pitch from Bodwin. Swing and a miss. Even things up at 2 apiece. Again, I can't take credit for this. My veteran broadcast partner, Maddie Houle, brought up only 3 seniors on this Cranbrook team. How about that?
That's impressive, and they've got to bring a lot of leadership here to this young roster.
Conti had to bend down to miss that pitch. Full count here. First batter of the game. Bodwin with the 3-2 pitch. That one high. Conti draws a walk. Find a way to get on base, and that's exactly what Annie Conti did there.
What a great at bat by the freshman. Now she's a table setter, and here she is right now on first base, ready for her offense to bring her on home.
The pitch from Baudouin. That one low. Good eye there, taking that. Jumping in, you have to love that. There's no doubt about that. You jumping in and telling us what's happened out there, huh? See how you're catching yourself right now? That one poked down first base. Good snag there. That's Maris Gravelin with the put out in foul territory. So 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the first inning.
Up next, Eden DeHart.
Now it's Eden DeHart, another freshman. From the left side, the pitch from Baudouin. She turns on it, singles it just over the second baseman's head. Conti has to get there quick, but they got her.
That's a big play for Shrine. I mean, look at the freshman starting us off strong. DeHart has been hitting really well for Cranbrook too. So being able to get that out was really big for them. They don't want to let things snowball here. So big out for Shrine. 2
outs now. Baudouin delivers that slice out to left field, and that's going to be extra bases. They're going to hold her up at third, though. But a little something going on here, Maddie, with 2 outs in the top of the first inning, 2 runners on.
You got 2 in scoring position now for your cleanup hitter, which is not something you really want on defense here.
Lola Finneran, the senior, with a chance to give Cranbrook the early lead. Here's the pitch from Baudouin. That one sliced foul down the first base line. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the first. Cranbrook threatening. The wind picked up just as we started, blowing straight out to right field. The 1-2 pitch. That one fouled down the first base line. Some wicked backspin on that, making sure it stayed foul. Nice to see Kara Lyles here. Hi, Kara. Kara does such a great job doing multiple things at state champs. Looking forward to doing football again with Kara. Big time. The 1-2 pitch. Just inside. Good eye there by Lola Finneran.
That's a great eye by Finneran, and she just saw 2 strikes. So being able to have that discipline up at the plate is really big. And she's a senior, so she has the experience up there.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit right up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in. Here comes the second one. The play at the plate, not in time. A 2-run, 2-out single has given Cranbrook a 2-0 lead.
What a start for Cranbrook. And they're facing a great pitcher in Baudouin, so being able to attack her right away is going to be really crucial to their offense here.
Bria Sandy Hansen up now. Looking to keep her going. Swing and a miss. Gets her in a 1-2 hole. Two runs in for Cranbrook. A 2-run single by Lola Finneran. That has given the Cranes the early 2-0 lead. The 1-2 pitch from Baudouin outside. Big jump there at first, but sliding back in at first base is Finneran.
That's a good miss there by Baudouin. You don't want to be too close to the box or to the plate with 2 strikes. So great approach by the pitcher here.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. She got herself out of trouble, but not before Cranbrook scores 2 runs in the top half of the first. Let's see what Shrine can do when we head to the bottom of the first inning. Take a look here, Maddie.
What a pitch.
You're a pro.
Going high and in.
Listen
2 strikes.
listening to you. You're hearing yourself, right?
Yeah, a little
Mom
bit.
and Dad, are you hearing this? It's almost like she's played softball her whole life, right?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Great job, Maddie. Seriously.
Thank you.
Sharp-looking uniforms, I might add. I'm kind of a uniform snob.
Oh, me too.
I like doing that in the GLIAC. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie. And I'm not going to tell you some of the uniforms.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you which ones.
Okay.
Off the air, I will. But I'm
Okay.
not going to do it on air, okay? But I really like that look from Cranbrook. That's a sharp look, huh?
Yeah. The green and navy. It's not a very common color combo either.
No. Now, would that be categorized as maybe like a sea green? What would be the appropriate term for that?
Oh
Is
goodness.
it like a sea green?
I think that's the right. I think that's the right color. Yeah.
We could ask our fashionista, the executive producer, Robbie. He knows all that stuff.
He's colorblind, so
He's colorblind?
so you don't really know the answer to that one.
Can you imagine being that good looking and you can't see how good looking you are when you look in the mirror? That'd be tough. So here we go. Bottom of the first inning. Let's see what Shrine can get going. Leading the way is Kate Zaboro, the junior, as they have a little work to do, Maddie, trailing 2-0 here as we start the first inning. The pitch.
Zaboro's a great leadoff hitter for Shrine. Earlier in the season, when they faced each other in the regular season, they split. So this win is up in the air for sure. And Zaboro had a great outing, and that's a big out.
Little nubber down to first. No problem there. Easy put out. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Shrine will be the freshman. Boy, a lot of freshmen, both these teams, huh?
That's impressive. And these freshmen also at the top of the lineup. You know, you have to be a very disciplined player to be at the top of the lineup. You have to be able to take balls and swing at good pitches. And you need to be clutch, and to be able to do that as a freshman is very big for these two teams.
2-2 count. Let's see what the freshman does here on the 2-2 pitch. Bad hop down the third baseline, but it counts all the same. Sammy Swanek. One of those short hops. Looked like the third baseman was playing the big hop. Maddie, how would you play that?
Oh boy, you got to charge that. Especially on a dirt field, you never know where it's going to go. It could take a wrong hop off of maybe a rock or just a little divot. So you got to charge those, especially when they're chopping at you.
So Shrine trying to get a little something going here. This one hit to second, put out at second, at first. The runner advances to second. So runner on second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. And that will leave it up to number 19, Maris Gravlin.
Those are 2 really big outs for Cranbrook. Those are their 2 best hitters right there.
That one fouled straight back. Now I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Kenzie in the first game. If a foul ball comes this way, I'm hiding underneath the table.
I'll save you.
I know you
ready
will.
I'm ready.
I know you will. I've got softball players to my left and softball players to the right. I feel straight. This one, a little backspin, takes it foul.
How about this? We have 3 hits in this game. All 3 are by freshmen. That's pretty big in a game like this.
1-2 count, runner on second. Here's the pitch. That one right back to the pitcher. No problem there. And that ends the threat. Your score after 1 inning, Cranbrook with a 2-0 lead over the Shrine Knights. She is Maddie Houle. I'm Sean Belegian. We'll be back with Inning 2 action next here on the State Champs Network.
If playing college sports is your dream, don't wait for a college coach to find you. Recruit yourself. At Lawrence Tech, we're looking for student athletes. LTU competes in the NAIA with 24 varsity sports and athletic scholarships. Explore new degree programs like sport management, where sports meets cutting-edge education. Visit LTURecruitYourself.com and just fill out the questionnaire. It's that easy. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.
Welcome back into Varsity Field here on the campus of Eastern Michigan University, along with Wayne State varsity player Maddie Houle. I'm just Sean Belegian. So glad you could join us wherever you may be. Thanks for inviting us into your phones, your tablets, your computer. Cranbrook with a 2-0 lead here at the Catholic Championship, the St. Anne version. Cranbrook looking to pick up where they left off. Ruby Cascade, one of the seniors for the Cranes, leads things off facing Betsy Baudouin. Baudouin delivers. That one just off the plate. Starts her out with a 2-1 count.
Cranbrook has a great start here. Being able to stop the offense of Shrine, they started really hot in the semifinal, Shrine did, and being able to hold them down to 0 in the first inning is really big. They scored 3 runs right off the bat, no pun intended. So being able to hold them down is really impressive.
Swing and a miss there by Cascade. I love that you're throwing puns in there, too. Way to go. 2-2 count here. Leadoff batter in the second inning. Cranbrook up 2-0. The pitch from Baudouin. That one fouled off, just staying alive there by Ruby Cascade. Betsy Baudouin, one of the seniors on this team. There are 5 seniors on this team, as a matter of fact. 3 freshmen as well. The pitch. Got her. 1 up, 1 down here as we start this second inning.
That's a great start to the inning for Baudouin. She had 12 strikeouts in the semifinal. That's pretty big when you got 21 outs. So being able to retire half with strikeouts, she's coming in hot.
Kate Phelps up to the plate. The sophomore. Swing and a miss makes it a 1-2 count. Baudouin delivers. That one fouled straight back. Count stays at 1-2. 2 runs, 2 hits for Cranbrook. No runs, 1 hit for Shrine here in the top of the second inning. In a day that, as your mom said, feels a lot more like October than May. The pitch just inside. Evens up the count at 2-2.
You can feel the breeze coming into the press box. I'm not a big fan of that.
No,
it's a little chilly.
I'm with you.
Too chilly.
I'm with you.
I'm recovering from a sunburn from last week, and now I'm all bundled up.
Unbelievable.
That's Michigan weather for you.
No doubt. You think we'd get used to it? Nope. Never get used to it. Might have to pop in and get myself some sinus medicine on the way home.
Yeah.
Hopefully have a big game, a big 3-2 pitch here. Baudouin stretching her arm out. Looks in, prepares to deliver this 3-2 pitch. Got her. She's feeling it now, Maddie.
Yeah, she's attacking the corners and, striking them out looking. That's good for her.
Yeah, she thought she drew a walk, but the umpire says one more time, nope, I got her. That'll leave it up to Duffy, the junior, wearing number 10.
Next, Maya Duffy, number 10.
Against a pitcher like this, Cranbrook needs to attack early, especially with a 1-1 count. You only get 2 strikes. So they need to be swinging at the first good pitch they see. And they were doing it in the first inning, so they just need to continue that here.
Took that one for a ball. 2-1 count to start things out. Duffy waves that bat above her head. Baudouin into the windup, pitches. That one, a ball. 3-1 count now. Hitters count. I thought he yelled ball. It sounded like ball, that's for sure. So I'm just going to wait for him to hold up his hands, okay? Here's the pitch. That one fouled off.
This is a good at bat here.
Duffy waves that bat high above her head.
You say something about the bat wave. I do it too when I play. It's a way to get into your rhythm.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
wow.
one's going to hit her.
Ouch.
That one's going to hit her.
That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah. No worse for the wear. She takes her base. I'm going to go out on a limb. Maybe you can speak to this. That probably doesn't feel good.
No. Oh, my gosh. Getting hit by a pitch, one of the worst feelings. In the back, too, that's not the best spot.
Ugh. So Conti back to the top of the lineup. Annie Conti trying to get something going with 2 outs here in the top of the second. The pitch, that one outside. 2-1 count.
She had to take one for the team wearing it, but now she's on first base with the top of the lineup up. That's dangerous for Cranbrook.
Baudouin got 2 quick outs. Looking to get that last one. The pitch, that one over the head of Conti. Boy, in her first at bat, she had to duck out of the way of one, right? Conti no worse for the wear. Hitters count here, Maddie Houle at 3-1. Baudouin winds up, delivers, swing and
What
a
a
miss.
Baudouin's attacking the inside here, so Cranbrook's going to really have to, they're going to have to swing a little bit earlier because they want to bring that down the line. So good for Baudouin there.
Big 3-2 pitch with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Here it comes. She walks her. So just like that, after 2 quick outs, Maddie, a hit, batsman, and a walk, and a glorious opportunity for the sophomore Blair Wade.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for her. You have a runner in scoring position, and then you have your leadoff on first. I mean, your leadoff hitter usually has wheels, so she's going to be able to take a bag or two on a base hit here.
Baudouin delivers. That one off the plate. Didn't miss by much.
No.
You mentioned it earlier. She's trying to work those corners. She didn't miss that one by much. Baudouin looks down at her arm, toes the rubber, delivers on this 2-1 count. That one popped up.
What a
great
play.
catch by the catcher.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that's not easy, Maddie,
No.
with that backspin.
No, and being a catcher, you have all your gear on too, and you're facing the field. So having to take the helmet off that quick and make the play is really great for Shrine. It's going to be a momentum changer right there.
Now, you Hools played all over the field for Wayne State. I've seen you do a little bit of everything, including catching, right?
My sister catches.
I
so,
know, I remember that.
So you're seeing me everywhere, but yeah, my Molly catches and Mia's an outfielder, and I'm stuck at second base. That's my specialty.
Yeah, I've seen you guys. Well, I mean, again, when there are 73 of you, of course you're going to be playing all over the field. That's the way it goes. Hey, there's always help wanted when it comes to high school game officials. Every year, over 1,000 new officials are needed. Officiating is a great way to stay in shape, stay close to the game, and so much more. Log on to MHSAA.com for more info. Have you ever thought about that? Would you like to be an umpire?
Oh gosh, no. The hate that they get. I mean, I find myself getting mad on some calls sometimes, and then I step back and I'm like, if I was in that position, I would be. I don't know. They take a lot of heat, so I give a lot of credit to them.
No doubt about that. Speaking of heat, how about that first pitch from Eden DeHart? She put a little extra something on that. That second one fouled off.
Yeah, she's coming in hot. Shrine's taking her oppo, so that means she's pitching it pretty hard.
1-2 count to Madeline Dowd, the senior. That one in for a ball, evens the count at 2-2. Twos are wild here. 2-2 count, second inning, 2-0 lead for Cranbrook. The pitch. Got a piece of that one. You're going to be starting your senior year at Wayne State. That close to graduating. Pretty cool.
I can't believe it.
A ground ball to second and out into the outfield. Duffy kind of kicking herself, just couldn't handle that cleanly. And Madeline Dowd on to start this bottom half of the second inning.
That's a good adjustment right there. She fouled it off to the right side a couple times and then hitting it to second base.
Dowd running, gets into second with the stolen base. Got a little something going on now. Summer Smith at the plate. The sophomore, now with a runner at second. That one just outside. Boy, Dowd looked like she wanted to run again at second, didn't she?
That's a nice grab by the catcher, too. I think she was ready to take third and then saw the scoop there. Had to hold her back.
2-1 count. That one fouled straight back. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Summer Smith wearing the number 9 in white for Shrine. She takes her base. So now it's Shrine's turn with multiple ducks on the pond. Nobody out here
Coming up to bat for
in
Shrine, number 8,
the bottom of the second.
We got nobody out, so anything on the ground is going to move the offense over and or the runners over. We have a slapper up, so it's going to be small ball, and that will help the runners advance to the next base.
Jenna Rule, the sophomore, batting from the left side. I noticed that watching Coach Tynes always trying to advance the runners with the Warriors.
Yeah, and with no outs, it's pretty smart to use small ball here to move them into scoring position.
2-0. Bottom of the second, but Shrine threatening now. 2-2 count on Rule. Tried to slap that towards short, but again, fouled back to the backstop. So we reload again. The catcher, Eden DeHart. Facing the batter, Jenna Rule. Slaps it right back to the mound. And she's on. How about that? Not only advancing the runners, but finding a way to matriculate her way down to first base.
When you're a slapper, putting it in the infield, I mean, slappers have speed, so putting it in infield, the defense has got to be quick, and they have to be able to react fast too. So great at bat there.
So bases loaded, nobody out. Sammy Singler wearing the number 91 coming up to bat.
Freshman too.
Yep.
Got another freshman up in a big position here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. How about that? 1-1 count to start things out. Here's the pitch. That one high out to center field. Hanging out there for a bit. Misplayed. 1 run in. Play at second. She's safe. So everybody advances 1 run and Shrine gets on the board.
That's momentum there. It started with that catch behind the plate, and they used that on offense, and here we are with the bases loaded, no outs. And we're only down by 1 here.
So it looks like Georgia Golbu is going to be the pinch runner at first. And I believe that'll bring up Abby DiGiovanni, the sophomore.
Coming to the plate, number 10, Abby DiGiovanni.
How about this, Maddie? Station to station here in the bottom of the second inning.
Wow.
2-1 game now. Still nobody out for the Shrine Knights.
A base hit here could put them in the lead. So anything in the hole.
Eden DeHart looking to get herself out of trouble. The pitch, that one just off the mark. Just off the mark. 2-1 count. Two-one pitch, that one high. Hitters count now at 3-1 to the sophomore Abby DiGiovanni.
That's a good miss right there. You want to throw a little outside. You don't want to throw it too close to the plate. And hitting the outside, she's a lefty, so she's going to naturally bring it outside. So Shrine's going to have to take it oppo, and that's exactly what they're doing right now, and it's working.
I tried to slap that down the first base line, just foul. So 3-2 pitch. Bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch, right back to the pitcher. Get the force at home, can't get the other one. But that's a big first out of the inning. Or excuse me, second out of the inning.
Yes, and forcing them to hit ground balls here will be great for them because they can force out anywhere. So with one out and the bases loaded, just putting it on the ground will be great for Cranbrook here.
There is indeed one out, just one out of the inning. Got that force play. That first pitch comes in, outside for a ball. But at least you put yourself in the position. Maybe you can turn two. The 2-1 pitch, high.
We got Zaboral up, so top of the lineup. She had a great outing against Cranbrook last time in their doubleheader. She was 6 for 7. She got out once, and she has a home run. So big hitter up for Shrine.
Looking gap there, down it is, and that's gonna roll. That'll get in at least 2 runs in. 1 comes in, 2 coming in. They're gonna hold at third, and how about that? Bases clearing triple that found the gap in right center, Maddie.
Adding to her resume against Cranbrook. She is absolutely incredible against them. I mean, her batting average is very high against Cranbrook, and she's just adding to it right now.
Shrine with 4 runs here in the bottom half of the second, and still only 1 out.
Mm-hmm. And now she's also in scoring position, so.
That one high. That makes it 3-1.
She took that outside pitch, Oppo, once again. I mean, they're really creaming that outside pitch, so.
Another base hit. That'll get another run in. You know, nothing special here other than the gap hit, but just finding a way to get on base, Maddie, and they're moving station to station and able to drive these runs in.
Line drives, I mean, they're the hardest hits to field, so being able to hit line drives to the outfield, I mean, it's not catchable for the outfield, and obviously it's past the infield, so great hit.
In the meantime, runner moves on to second with Betsy Bodwin up, trying to help out her own cause. Of course, the starting pitcher, Betsy Bodwin from the left side, looking to add to this hit parade here. She's going to pop that up to short. No problem there. And that's 2 outs now. But 5 runs in for Shrine.
That's a big out for That's a big out for Cranbrook. So that's her 3rd hitter. She's respected as a pitcher, but she is just as good of a hitter. So being able to get that out is really big.
Gravlin fouls that one out. Finds herself in an early 1-2 hole. 5 runs, 4 hits for Shrine. 2 runs, 2 hits, but 2 errors for Cranbrook. That one just off the mark, another steal attempt. No throw this time. There's some serious heat out there by Swanek. Move from first to third just like that. The 2-2 pitch. That one hits slowly to third. The throw. Safe. Delayed call, but I believe the right call, Maddie, and that's 6 runs in now.
That's a great hustle by Gravlin right there. She beats that out, then another run scores, and now they're up 6-2.
That one, another going foul. Good job watching that foul. You could see the pitcher, DeHart, kind of back off as she saw the backspin on it, and that's not easy to do.
No, that isn't easy to read, and it was hitting the Bermuda Triangle here between second, first, and the pitcher, so letting that go was really smart.
Is that
by
a
the
real
Cranbrook
term?
defense. Yeah.
No kidding.
And being a victim of it is awful.
Another steal attempt. She's in. I've seen you make a few plays at second.
Yeah.
Make no mistake about that.
Defense is fun.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, this has been a fun inning to be sure if you are a Shrine Knight fan. 6 runs in. Runner at second, 2-2 pitch. That one into the dirt. They got it. No problem there. But the damage is done. 6 runs for Shrine here. In the bottom of the second, they've opened up a 6-2 lead as we head to the third. Founded in 1926, the Detroit Catholic High School League is the largest Catholic sports league in the United States, with 33 private high schools located throughout Southeast Michigan. Really can't thank the Catholic League enough for having us here today. This is a heck of a lot of fun. Maddie, I hope you're having fun.
I'm having a great time.
Aren't you glad that Robbie made you say yes?
Yeah. I mean, everything happens for a reason, so being able to come here is really cool. Great experience for sure.
In case you missed it, how great was that? Maddie, we need a broadcaster today. Do you want to do the game? No. And then Robbie kind of proved it wasn't really a question. It was more just to see what you would say and then tell you had to do it anyway, right?
Yeah.
So will you do it again?
We'll see how this game goes. I'm enjoying my time here, though. I'm having fun.
Good. Well, I'll put in a request to work with her again, okay? All right?
I'll try to fit it into my my busy schedule here. That'll be tough.
So here we go. Top of the third inning. All of a sudden, it's a 6-2 lead for Shrine. Cranbrook looking to get a little something going here. Chip away at a lead like this. Baudouin delivers. That one starts her out with a ball. 2-1 count. 6 runs, 5 hits for Shrine. No errors. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Cranbrook. The 2-1 pitch. That one fouled straight back. That's DeHart trying to get things started here. Help her own cause. Of course, she is the starting pitcher for Cranbrook. Would love to get a little something started here in the third inning.
Lefty versus lefty magic here, too.
The 2-2 pitch. Just a little ahead of that. Rips it foul down the first base line, and Maddie, the sun really peeking out now.
Yeah.
Gotta like that. Some shadows falling on the field here at Varsity Field. Reminds me of those afternoon games down at Comerica Park.
I've yet to be at a Tigers game this year.
Really?
Yeah. I really need to go to one.
Mr. Hool? That's a rip the opposite way. Nice hit between third and short. And DeHart helps her cause out. Gets things started for Cranbrook here in the top of the third inning.
What a shot by DeHart. I mean, being a pitcher who can hit, that is not easy. There's a lot of it's a mental game for pitchers, and being able to come up to bat as a pitcher, as a starting pitcher, that is not easy. And both pitchers are doing it, so.
O'Reilly up to bat now. That one gets away from the catcher, and DeHart says, thank you very much, I'll take second base. So just like that, a runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Baudouin looks in with a 2-1 count. O'Reilly slaps that up the middle. That's going to get a run in. DeHart comes home. Ball gets away, and just like that, O'Reilly scampers down to second base. So Cranbrook gets one back right away, Maddie.
What an adjustment by O'Reilly, taking that inside pitch and pulling it. She stepped all the way to first and took that one to right field. So great adjustment by her.
So this will be fun. Runner at second. Cranbrook has one back. And Finneran at the plate. 6-3 game now. Finneran, the senior, at the plate. You can see the shadows bothering the pitcher a little bit. You can see Betsy Baudouin kind of shielding her eyes a little bit. looking to the dugout. She delivers the 1-1 pitch. Good eye there by Lola Finneran. Runner at second, 1 run already in here in the top of the third. 6-3, Shrine on top.
I will say the sun is no friend to a softball player. It is terrible. So, I mean, we have a cloud coming right here. You see the sun go away, but no, it is not fun playing when the sun is shining really bright.
Do you use that stuff? Do you put that, what is that, that black stripe or
black?
whatever? Yeah, do you use that stuff?
I used to use it for more of a look, not really to block the sun. I wear a visor and sunglasses, but it can only do so much. So you really have to use your IQ and use your glove to block the sun when the ball's in the air, which is not easy, but.
Here's a poke and a base hit just into the outfield grass. Didn't get a lot of it, didn't need to get a lot of it. Perfect placement just into the outfield grass, and boy, Cranbrook has a little something going. Runners on the corners, 1 run already in, and a chance to add to that for the senior Bria Sandy Hansen. Baudouin delivers the 1-1 pitch. Gonna take second base there. Nobody covered it. I didn't think she wanted to throw it anyway, just in case that runner from third came in, Maddie.
Great call for first and third play. You want your runners in scoring position, and when the base is empty like that, and with a runner on third, it makes it hard for the defense to make a play. So, way to take advantage of that empty base.
Still nobody out. 1 run already in. 2-1 count. Runners at second and third. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one, little nubber back to the mound. Takes the out at first, but for Bria Sandy Hansen, another run in for Cranbrook. And just like that, they got 2 back this inning to make it a 6-4 game.
Great IQ by Baudouin. She saw the runner running home, but she knew it was a slow roller. She had to go first, and you want to get an out in this situation.
Still a runner at third, 1 out. Fly ball can bring that run in. Good eye to start things out, Ruby Cascade, a senior for Cranbrook. 6 runs, 5 hits for Shrine, 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Cranbrook. But Cranbrook threatening again. They already have 2 runs in here in the third, and a runner on third with only 1 out. Little nubber, gonna stay fair, and that's gonna make it a 6-5 game. That time, no back or side spin. That ball just died, Maddie.
The last 2 hits didn't even go past the pitcher, and it creates chaos. And most of the time, it's not really done on purpose either, but taking advantage of that, and you got to create chaos for the infield.
So a 6-5 game. Baudouin looking to get out of this jam. That one in for a ball. 2 runs in the top of the first, and now 3 runs in the top of the third for Cranbrook. After a 6 spot from Shrine in the bottom of the second. The 2-1 pitch. That one slapped out to right field and gets past the right fielder. Moving all the way to third. Oh my goodness, the hits continue here, Maddie, in the third inning.
Hitting it to right field opens up the bases a little more for the runners, so being able to take third on that is really big for Cranbrook, especially since they're down by 1 here.
So Duffy back to the plate, the junior, with an opportunity. I mean, a fly ball might tie this game. Still only 1 out. The 1-1 pitch. That one fouled straight back. But we've seen some runs. 6 runs by Shrine in the bottom of the second, followed by 3 runs to get right back in this game for Cranbrook in the top of the first.
If Duffy can get on base here, that'd be huge for Cranbrook's offense because that would flip the lineup and bring the top of the lineup back up.
Yep. That one hit to short. They're going to get one out, but in the meantime, another run scores, and what an answer by Cranbrook here in the top of the third. 4 runs to tie this game at 6-6.
And now you got the top of the lineup up to bat with a runner in scoring position. This is a great situation for Cranbrook.
Annie Conti with 2 outs. Base hit might give them back the lead. 1-1 pitch. That one low for a ball. Starts her out 2-1.
Conti's a clutch hitter. This is who you want at the plate right now when you're tied with a runner in scoring position.
Runner on second, 2 outs. 2-1 pitch. Swing, and it looks like it went off the catcher's mask.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah, I was going to say, they make that look like it doesn't hurt at all. I'd probably be like week to week if that came straight back on my mask.
You got to give a lot of credit to catchers. I mean, they take a beating a lot, and being able to stay in the game like that and command the field that's a true leader right there.
Popcorn, first base side, brought in, and they limit the damage, but not before Cranbrook scores 4 runs to tie this up 6-6 as we head to the bottom of the third. Hey, Turn Into Softball is a proud sponsor of the State Champs Softball Player of the Year Award. Cast your vote for the top 10 at statechampsnetwork.com. Can't thank our friends at Turn Into enough for that. Doing a great job helping promote and develop players all over the great state of Michigan. And Maddie, you know a lot about that, a heck of a lot of talent here in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, I played for T2. I mean, we got a lot of programs here, and we also have a lot of players that play out of state. I mean, and with the player of the year list, I played with 2 of those players, Kylie Carr and Max Tarski at Allen Park, and they're great players. So T2 has been doing a great job promoting the game in the state of Michigan at the high school level. So.
Did you get some of that cool T2 gear too?
Yeah, I only played for 1 year, but I had a couple.
How come everybody gets T2 gear and I don't get it?
You got to get Kenzie Long. She's got to bring you something.
Kenzie, I hope you're listening out there. 1-2 count to start this out. Summer Smith, good eye there, evens things up at 2-2. DeHart on the mound, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Cranbrook. That one hit back to the pitcher. That might be trouble. Smith is on, and she's going to take off to second as well. She's going to take off to third, and she's going to get into third. No problem at all.
That's a tough play for a left-handed pitcher. Yeah, you got to make a whole spin move to make that play with a good throw. I mean, that's tough.
Well, 6 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors now for Cranbrook. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Shrine. And they got a chance to take the lead right back. And once again, we saw Jenna Rule do this her first time up. She was able to slap her way on base. She does that here, she might drive in a run.
You can see the defense playing in because they know she's going to slap in. It's going to be a small ball, just like
there
that.
There it is. They're going to go home, but no. Good play at third by Summer Smith to hesitate. And runners at first and third now with nobody out.
Great placement by the slapper.
Georgia Golbew up to the plate now. First pitch outside. As you said, Maddie, runner at first immediately takes off to third. 2 runners in scoring position with no out. Golbew waits in, slaps that down the first baseline, but foul.
I came in thinking this was going to be somewhat of a pitcher's duel. I knew their offense was good, but I mean, this is a hitter's game right now.
Yeah, no doubt about that, but the pitcher with a big strikeout there. Give DeHart credit for getting out Georgia Golbew. keeping this at a 6-6 game. First pitch in for a strike. Abby DiGiovanni, the sophomore, just looking to put it in play to maybe give Shrine the lead back. That pitch outside evens things up at 2-2.
That was a close pitch. DeHart's going in. I mean, she looks dialed in right now with runners in scoring position.
Go back to the pitcher. That'll get the run in. So she did her job, did DiGiovanni. And Shrine gets that run back to take a 7-6 lead.
Come up to bat, number 7, Kate Zaboral.
In a way, that worked. I mean, now you only have one runner on for their clutch hitter right here, who has 3 RBIs this game already.
Yeah.
It's the 3rd inning.
Kate Zaboral. 2 outs. Runner on 3rd is Rule. That makes it 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. That one to 3rd, gobbled up, but good speed down the first base line. She's safe, the run scores. And again, Maddie, that goes back to what you were talking about. Moving that runner from first, you don't know how important it is. They don't score that run without it.
That's one less base for when the ball's in play.
Yep.
So, great base running.
Stolen base attempt there, in easy. A lot of speed out there.
What a great all-around player. 4 RBIs already, and a stolen base, and a triple.
She's having herself a game, no
Yeah.
doubt. 2-1 pitch. That one ripped into right field. Zaboral's going to try to score. She does. Boy, she had some speed rounding 3rd. I wasn't sure she was going to get there, Maddie.
What a shot, too. Just a base hit. When you're on second base, you're looking home. Because anything past the infield, I mean, you have a couple extra steps. So great base running again.
Bodwin up to the plate. Swing and a miss to get in a 1-2 hole. Betsy Bodwin. 9-6 now. The pitch. Inside, stolen base attempt. She's in.
Look at the hype from Shrine.
Yeah.
Getting excited. I mean, in games like this, you need to be excited because that just adds, I mean, the passion, that adds to the game.
12 runs in the last inning and a half. How about that, Maddie? Is that?
It's a high-scoring game.
Yeah, it is.
If you ask me.
2-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 3 runs in for Shrine after Cranbrook had tied it at 6. Bodwin trying to help herself out here. Another base hit here, and that'll score another run with that runner on 3rd base.
Wasn't that bad for Bodwin? I mean, being a lefty and facing a lefty pitcher is pretty tough. I mean, playing with lefties, that's hard. I hear it all the time. And what a great strikeout. That's a big out for Cranbrook right there.
Needed that. They needed to limit the damage. But your score after 3 innings of play, you've got Shrine on top, 9-6 here on the State Champs Network.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
Welcome back in Varsity Field here on the campus of Eastern Michigan University. Boy, have we got a barn burner here today. Royal Oak Shrine Knights have a 9-6 lead over Cranbrook as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Blair Wade going to lead things off. Wade, a sophomore for the Cranes. Just like we thought, Maddie, huh? A wild, crazy game.
Yeah. I mean, in a game like this, it's a league final. It's going to be interesting for sure. I mean, you got two great teams. They fought to be in this game, so you're going to get a good game out of them.
Baudouin delivers that one inside. Boy, Wade had to get out of the way of that one. Starts it at 2-1.
From here, it looked like she took that pitch. Looks like a hitter, but good dodge.
Baudouin looks at her arm. The lefty winds up. Here's the pitch. That one just outside. Oh, strike. My apologies.
Way to paint the corner right there.
Boy, that was awful close. 2-2 pitch here to start the top of the fourth inning. Baudouin delivers. That one, boy, high, and again, Wade had to move out of the way a little bit there.
We've seen a couple times Cranbrook had to do that.
So here comes Baudouin with the 3-2 delivery. Here's the pitch. Just off the mark, and Wade is going to take her base. So get that leadoff batter on. You know how important that is, Maddie.
Very important. And you saw Baudouin try to go into that corner again, but she just missed it. This is a big move for Cranbrook, and you have DeHart up to bat, who had a shot last time. So let's see if she can do it again here.
Pitcher looking to help her cause for sure. That one gets away from the catcher, easily heading down to second base is Blair Wade.
I mean, you see it on the scoreboard. Taking these extra bases is huge. It makes it a lot easier for the hitters and for the offense in general.
Baudouin looks in, prepares to deliver the 2-1 pitch. That one gets away from the catcher again. Wade down to third base. 2 free bases there.
And just like that, you're 60 feet away from being one run closer.
9 runs, 7 hits for Shrine, 6 runs, 8 hits, but 3 errors for Cranbrook. But they're threatening here with a runner on third, nobody out. That one ripped by DeHart. Gets 1 run back just like that.
What a shot. I mean, her exit velo has got to be pretty high. I mean, she's hitting it hard. On both sides of the field, too. I mean, she hit last at bat, she hit one to left field, and now she's pulling it in right. So the defense can't really predict where she's going to hit it, which is great for her and their offense.
Chen is going to come in and run for her at first.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, she's pitching, so you wanna avoid injury here.
So 1 run in and nobody out here in the fourth inning. What a wild game this has turned out to be. 9-7, Shrine on top. But Cranbrook threatening here in the fourth. Swing and a miss by Camilla O'Reilly, the sophomore. She's down 1-2 in the count. Baudouin looks into that home dugout. Prepares to deliver this 1-2 pitch. Slapper down first base. Going to touch first there, but moves the runner on to second. So runner in scoring position with only 1 out here in the top of the fourth.
That works. I mean, that's similar to sack bunt in a way. So
11, Lola Finneran.
So Lola Finneran up again. 1 out here, runner at second in the top of the fourth inning. Baudouin delivers. Finneran fouls it straight back.
Way to attack the first pitch. That's really important in your at-bats. You don't want the count to get to you, so attacking on the first pitch, even if it's a foul ball, it gives you confidence because, I mean, you're tipping it, so you're there. Your timing is there.
1-2 pitch here from Baudouin. Runner on second. That one just kind of sailed on her. We've seen that a few times, kind of over near the head of the batter.
I mean, as long as she's doing it when there's not too many runners on, that's okay. It happens. We slip up sometimes.
Baudouin delivers that one outside. That's going to make it 3-2. You know, at least the girls next to us aren't teasing us with McDonald's French fries again.
I am getting a little hungry here.
Right?
Yeah.
See, I'm still thinking about it, though. See what they did? They taunted us early, and now it's like it's wafing in here.
I might have to stop at McDonald's on my way home.
I've
Get a
been
nice,
I've been
Dr.
known to
Pepper,
do
too.
that a few times.
Yeah, I do. I'm guilty.
Yeah, oh, look, my car just magically ended up at the McDonald's drive-thru. It's amazing how that works out.
Okay, what's your go-to meal?
Oh my goodness. Where do I start? I like I like the Big Mac. I'm a classic.
Okay.
The double cheese, but that darn spicy chicken sandwich is pretty good.
Oh, really? I've never had it.
Try it.
All right, that's on my list.
3-2 pitch. That one slapped up foul. Nice play by the first baseman. Getting over and making a good catch there. Maris Gravlin. That is not an easy catch to make.
No. Anything in foul territory is tough. And she had to come forward, so that's a great play. And with the situation they're in right now, I mean, they want to hold the offense from catching up. So, great play by the first baseman.
Try the spicy chicken. Right?
Okay.
I'm serious.
I will.
You'll have to write a report on it, too.
Okay.
Robbie said so. 1-1 pitch, 2 outs here. 1 run in already for Cranbrook. 9-7. Shrine on top. Trying to keep this alive. Bria Sandy Hansen. Ahead of the count. 2-1. Baudouin winds, delivers, slap right to first. Another put out by Gravlin. So they limit the damage, and we head to the bottom of the fourth with Shrine up 9-7.
Great
No
defense.
lead is safe in this one. Hey, are you interested in a sports management degree? At Lawrence Technological University, your vision of competing in college athletics can be your reality. LTU offers varsity sports for men and women while studying for a world-class undergraduate degree. Scholarships are available at lturecruityourself.com. And you never know, you might be sitting at the intern desk one day and somebody will say, would you like to do a broadcast today? And hopefully you don't say what Maddie Houle said. What did you say?
No.
And here you are. That's what a taskmaster Robbie is, though. He didn't take, he was like, no, I'm not taking no for an answer. You're coming out and doing it. Seriously, aren't you glad you did?
I'm glad I'm here. I'm having a good time.
Good. I like to hear that. It's a great sport. I think you know that better than anybody. After a long career at Allen Park, you were able to take your talents to Wayne State. So many players moving on now, and you love to see that. Gravlin, who made a couple of big catches at first, start things out here in the bottom of the fourth inning, a 9-7 game. Going to ask the umpire to clean that plate off a little bit.
Nothing is better than coming up to bat, leading off an inning right after a good defensive play. I mean, it brings confidence. It reminds you of like that you're a good player. So, good situation for Gravlin here.
That one kind of rolls in. No problem there. 2-1 count. 7 runs, 9 hits, but 3 errors for Cranbrook. This one right up the middle, between the pitcher's legs and just past the diving shortstop. And Gravlin's on.
Great attempt by the shortstop there. Just missed it, too.
Up next for Shrine, number 3.
But like I said, a good defensive play coming up to bat, it gives you confidence, and look what happens.
No doubt about that. Gravlin running on the first pitch, but that's fouled off. Boy, so much action here today. My goodness gracious. Madeline Dowd up now. Let's see if Gravlin's running on the pitch again. She is. That one slapped down to first, got one out. Gravelin's going to have to stop at second. That's a big out, but runner in scoring position for Shrine, and that will bring up number 9, the sophomore Summer Smith.
That's not a bad out for Shrine at all. I mean, you have one out with a runner on second. That's good. That's pretty good.
DeHart delivers. That one fouled straight back.
Wow.
Look at Robbie. Look at Robbie.
That was pretty scary.
Nobody, everybody, moved out of the way except Maddie, who just sat there looking at it going, what? What are you going to do?
I've taken a ball to the face before.
I'll take a pass on that.
It's not very fun.
2 outs, runner at second, though, just like that. That was fouled straight back. So Jenna Rule, who's been able to slap her way onto base a couple times here. Let's see what she elects to do here with 2 outs and a runner at second. That didn't miss our, I don't even know what technology thing at all. I don't even know what it's called. It's something with technology. Oh, is that what we call the internet?
Oh,
is that
wow.
what you kids call the internet? Is that what that is?
That wouldn't have been very
I've
good
heard of
if
it.
that was hit. Oh.
Could you imagine that? Slap right back to first. DeHart gets her by a step. That'll do it for the 4th inning. 9-7 as we head to the 5th inning here. Her name is Maddie Houle. My name is Sean Belegian. So glad you can join us. And if you are interested in production, performance, or promotion, the Specs at LTU program is just for you. 1-year media arts certificate programs are available at ltu.edu/specs. I highly recommend it. I haven't worked a day in my life for 30 years, so that's pretty cool.
Do what you love.
Yep,
It makes life better.
no doubt about that. My son just got a job with the Detroit Tigers. And
Wow.
it's really funny because he said to me, Dad, my whole life you've said to me, do something you love and you don't feel like you're working.
Right.
And I said,
mean,
so how does it feel? And he said, I don't work. Isn't that the best thing to hear, right?
I'm just standing here talking about softball. It's like any other day. So
How cool
pick,
is that?
Pick what you love.
Right?
It comes a long way.
So are you gonna pursue a broadcasting career? Is that
Oh, not so fast.
No?
Hold on.
No? Well, I don't know if you know this. Now, any game I do now, you're going to be. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk to Coach Tynes and say, if she's not playing, she's got to be in the booth
Okay.
with me, right?
I'll do that. That's
Okay.
fun.
Fantastic. Here we go. Top of the 5th inning here. 9-7, Shrine on top. The pitch. Swinging, first strike. Some coats coming on now. You can understand that as it got a little chilly here.
You
I
can
think that's a
feel it.
5 on the shoulder, right? Is that
Yes.
Schultz? Okay. Now I have to rely on your young eyes. Got her. That's what you talked about. Bodwin attacked that first
Yep.
batter of the inning.
Number 2.
That's big. Being able to sit down the leadoff hitter of an inning is very big for your defense, and it shifts momentum there.
Kate Phelps now with 1 down here in the top of the 5th. The pitch, that one slapped out to right and in the gap. Phelps looking at 2. She's going to take the turn and stop. Oh, Phelps was about a step away from getting into no man's land, and she decided to turn around and stop at second.
What a shot! And the outfield was playing in. I mean, they see her size. She's a little smaller. You know, sometimes you don't expect power from the smaller players, but she's got power.
Duffy checks in now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. As that ball's going to get away and down to third. Boy, no lead is seemingly safe in these
No.
games, huh? It's
No.
amazing.
This is a hitter's game right now.
No doubt. A base hit here, maybe even a flyout makes it a 1-run game. With 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Baudouin delivers. One in for a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Fun afternoon here at Varsity Field. The best staff in the league, I'm telling you. Love working with these guys. Have so much fun during the course of the year. The 2-2 pitch back to Baudouin. She's going to get the out at first, but Duffy does her job, drives in that run. It's a 1-run game now. 2 down. Conti back at the plate.
Being able to put the ball in play, it creates a hard situation, especially with a runner on third. I mean, there's no force out at home, so being able to put the ball in play now cuts the deficit to 1.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count now. 1 run in already, though. A 9-8 game. The 1-2 pitch to Conti. Ooh, just off the mark. She was trying to pick that corner, Maddie.
Shrine's in a good situation right now. You got the top of the lineup up, but no one's on base. So, I mean, that's good when you're only up by 1.
Conti awaits this 2-2 pitch from Baudouin. That one in the dirt. So that'll make it a full count with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Baudouin from the sun, Conti in the shadows. The pitch. Off the mark, Conti takes her base. Cranbrook staying alive here in the top of the 5th inning. That will bring up Blair Wade, the sophomore. 10 hits now for Cranbrook, not to mention players getting on base just like Annie Conti just did. That ball gets away. Conti down to second base. So just like that, in scoring position with 2 outs, Maddie.
And she's your leadoff hitter. She's got speed. So good position for Cranbrook here, especially when you're down by 1.
2-1 count. Baudouin stretching that arm out. You've seen her do that a few times. Tossing the ball into her glove. Now places it in her left hand. Delivers on the 2-1 pitch. Hit right back to Baudouin. No problem there. Gets the out. Limits the damage, but Cranbrook gets 1 back. Oh, we got a dandy here. 9-8 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Hey, a couple of Hollywood stars once walked the halls of Royal Oak Shrine. Keegan-Michael Key, famed for Key and Peele on Comedy Central, graduated in 1989. And Kristen Bell, known for Forgetting Sarah Marshall, followed in 1998. So isn't that cool?
Can we get Key to come pronounce some names here? Substitute teacher, have you seen that?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I love to see that.
So who is the most famous from Allen Park?
Glenn Gulliver. Do you know who that is?
I have no idea.
He's
I'm
a baseball
pretend
player.
Like I know.
I'm related to him too, so it's
Okay.
kind of cool. He was a
no
baseball
kidding.
player. He went actually. Where he went to Eastern Michigan. He played baseball at Eastern, so what are the odds of that?
Is Mr. Schlesinger still a teacher there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, or when I was there, he was.
I got a chance to know him a little bit. That ball up the middle, and a base hit for Georgia Goldbutte. So leadoff runner on for Shrine.
Coming up to the plate next.
You know what? One day somebody's going to say, do you know who the most famous Jaguar I know is? And they're going to say, who? And I'm going to say, Maddie Houle. Georgia Goldbutte. Down to second she goes. Timeout on the field. Safe at second, but just like that, runner at scoring position. You continue your broadcasting career, people may be saying that, right?
I will say in the softball world, there's some pretty big names from Allen Park. Not to brag, and I'm friends with them, so.
Oh, no kidding,
I'm a little biased. But yeah. Some good softball players from Allen Park.
How many of them have the last name of Hool? That one
4.
in for a ball.
Got 4 of us.
73, what? And your youngest sister, just a reminder, is heading to play college baseball as well at OU.
Yes. I'm excited for her. I'm a proud big sister of all
awesome.
3 of them. So whenever they do anything, I just got to pat them on the back.
Absolutely. How cool would that be? No doubt about that. 3-2. Runner at second. That one is in for a ball, and just like that, guess what? 2 runners on. DeGiovanni takes the walk.
Number 7, Kate.
And look who we have coming up.
Boy, she's
Our RBI queen of the night.
She's answered the bell all night, hasn't she? Kate Saburo. That one gonna drop. Golbu had to wait to see if it dropped. Errant throw, but Golbu didn't have a chance to move on, and the pond is loaded, and still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
You have your 2-3-4 duo. That's dangerous. Cranbrook's going to have to pull something out here.
Sammy Swanek, the freshman, with a chance to add to this lead. Boy, the runners were running on contact. Swanek just follows that off. Finds herself down in the count, 1-2. Let's see what DeHart can do here. That one off the second baseman's glove, tosses it to first to get 1, but in the meantime, she does her job driving in Georgia Golbu, and the run they gave up in the top half of the 5th, they got back here in the bottom half of the 5th.
Great stop by the second baseman. Being able to stop that, another run would have come in if it was hit to right field. So credit to the second baseman.
Still only 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. So a chance to really blow this open for Shrine. And at the plate, the pitcher, Betsy Bodwin, trying to help her cause. That one inside as well. That works a count to 3-1.
Nice stop by Finneran, too. If that gets past her, it's another run in.
Base hit might drive in 2. That one fouled off. So full count now. Good battle here between the 2 pitchers. Eden DeHart and Betsy Bodwin. 3-2 pitch. Up the middle. 1 run scores. Here comes the second run. She'll score as well. And Bodwin matriculates her way down to second base. A big 2-run single.
Just like you said, base hit, scores 2, and that's exactly what they did. Way to execute, Shrine.
Conversation down on the field. Are we having pinch runner? We are indeed. That substitute runner, Blair Wade, will come out there as your courtesy runner. Give your pitcher that rest. You spoke of that earlier, Maddie.
Yeah, give her the rest and prevent her from injury. You don't want your pitcher getting hurt on the bases. So bringing in that courtesy is really important for both teams.
Still only 1 out here with 3 runs in. Maris Gravlin to the plate now in this 12-8 game. Gravlin ready to step in now. Courtesy runner Blair Wade at second. The pitch. That one off the end of the bat. I'm telling you what, I don't know if you guys have seen this. There is a dog just beyond the third base line that is laying out in the middle of the field living his best life.
That's a calm dog.
It is the greatest day of his life.
My dog could never do that.
Oh, isn't that cool, though? Just sunning himself. Look at him. Look how happy
I'm jealous, actually. I'm pretty jealous.
Oh, what a great view, huh? You do you, doggy.
He's in his own world.
There's a poke. Over the head of the left field. One more run in. And again, Maddie, those outfielders were playing in, and they were able to drive it over the head. And Madeline Dowd gets another RBI for Shrine, and they take a 5-run lead.
They have opened the door now. I mean, they bust down the door. They're
Summer Smith, hard hit to shortstop. They get the one at first. And that is going to do it, but not before Shrine scores 4 more runs, and the Knights extend their lead now to 13-8 here at Varsity Field. We head to the top of the 6th. We'll take a break on the State Champs Network. You know another reason to like Maddie Houle, if I may be so bold? Do you know what she said to me during the break? This is true. I can't wait to grab another one of those meat sticks. Oh, you are so in the club. You are so in the club.
I take food seriously, and those beef sticks, that was our go-to snack in our doubleheaders too.
Young lady, I have 3 smokers in my backyard. The next time we have the State Champs barbecue, you are so there.
I could talk food all day. I don't know if you can tell. I'm pretty
hungry.
Don't.
You better never, ever put us together again. We're in deep trouble. You get me, her, and Ivisol on the air together, oh, it's over. It's over. And then Chuck, oh, my goodness. There'll be no sports talked about. Are you kidding me? And then we could have these girls next to us bring, like, bags of McDonald's fries.
Those fries.
That'd be awesome. What greatest day ever. I'd be out there in the field like that dog.
Oh, he's walking now.
Top of the 6th inning. 5-run lead for Shrine. Cranbrook just chip away here. DeHart trying to get things started.
So Cranbrook's down by 5, but in the semifinal they came back from a big deficit, from a 4-run deficit. So they're familiar with coming back. So they could really break through here.
Well, DeHart with the hitters count here. She's ahead 3-1. Pitcher against pitcher. Baudouin against DeHart. Baudouin looks in, delivers the 3-1 pitch. That one poked down the left field line, but foul.
Almost got the dog.
Look at him. He's having so much fun. Isn't that wonderful to see? Food and dogs, 2 of my favorite things.
Me too. I can't wait to go see my dog with my McDonald's in my hand when I get home. I'm not kidding.
3-2 pitch. Baudouin against DeHart. Here it comes. That one pops straight up. Boy, a mile high. Great job by the shortstop getting under it. Making a good catch there. Who else? Kate Zaburo. She had a good game here.
That's not an easy play either with the sun right there. You got to block the sun to catch those. That is not easy as a middle infielder. Coming from a middle infielder myself, that is not easy.
Camilla O'Reilly, the sophomore, up at the plate now. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Baudouin delivers. Swing and a miss. O'Reilly going to step out now. Step back in. Cool look with those green socks as well. My goodness. O'Reilly bends down. Here's the pitch. That one just off the mark. Evens the count at 2-2. See some fans bringing thunder sticks.
Those are cool. They're loud. Can you hear
Yeah.
them?
Oh, yeah.
They got pom-poms out there, too.
Pretty cool. Love to see that. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Baudouin gets a big strike out there, and now 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. That'll leave it up to Lola Finneran.
Those are 2 big outs for Shrine. That's their 3 and 4 hitter. Those are your power hitters that are going to create chaos for the offense. So being able to get those outs is really big for Shrine.
That one outside. Starts it out 2-1. Breeze picking up here again.
Yeah, I'm getting chilly up
Yeah,
there.
very chilly. Baudouin delivers. That one off the mark. Makes it 3-1.
Hitters count. Love a good 3-1 count.
Let's see what Lola Finneran decides to do on this 3-1 offering. You don't want to put anybody on base, that's for sure.
No.
That one fouled straight back. That'll make it a 3-2 count.
Good position for Baudouin right here.
The 3-2 pitch with 2 outs in the 6th. That one hit right to the shortstop. No problem there for Zaboro.
That's
And
a big inning for Shrine right there to stop Cranbrook's offense.
Cranbrook has scored in every inning but the 2nd and now the 6th as we head to the bottom of the 6th. And Shrine has a 13-8 lead. What a crazy game this was. In case you're just joining us, Cranbrook scored 2 in the top of the 1st, and then Shrine came back with 6 of their own in the bottom of the 2nd. Cranbrook came back with 4 to tie it in the top of the 3rd at 6, and then 3 more by Shrine. A couple of singles by Cranbrook made it 9-8, and then 4 last inning by Shrine, and that's where we sit right now, a 13-8 game.
Shrine's looking really loose, and they've played for a trophy before. They were a district champion last year, so they know what it's like to be in a game like this, and you can tell. You can really see it. Even with the new players, I mean, you have good leadership that helps them in these situations, and that's how you win games, big games.
Jenna Rule to lead things off for Shrine. We've seen her slap her way on a few times already here today. The sophomore
Number 8, Jenna Rule.
awaits the pitch from the freshman from Cranbrook, Eden DeHart.
As an infielder, I cannot stand seeing a slapper up to bat. I mean, that's not easy to field against them at all.
Tried to
You
lay
never
down
know
a
what to
bunt.
expect here.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Tried to lay down a bunt, but that goes well, foul. Jenna Rule gets back in, behind the count, 1-2. Slaps it down, and she's going to get on again. Isn't that what you were just saying, Maddie?
I can't. Yeah, she has been placing the ball in places they're not at, and that is not easy as a hitter, and that helps your offense. That boosts that momentum, and you can see it in Shrine right now.
Another leadoff batter on, and that'll leave it up to Georgia Golby. She slaps that down third base, and another runner on. The hit parade continues now. That's 14 hits for Shrine here, Maddie.
And just like that, you have 2 on.
Number 10, Abby.
It doesn't hurt to get some insurance here for Shrine.
No.
Especially in the 6th inning here.
Abby DiGiovanni trying to do just that. Nobody out here. 6th inning. First pitch, high. That makes it a 2-1 count. DeHart delivers. That one outside. Oh, kind of caught in no man's land. Boy, Golbu took off running. The runner at second didn't move, but Georgia still found a way to get back in time.
got a little excited there.
It happens.
Yeah, it does.
3-1 pitch. That one fouled off down the first base line.
This would be a really big out for Cranbrook right here, especially if it's in the air and it holds the base runners on first and second for the top of the lineup to come up. Be a really big out right here.
This is a big pitch here. Make no mistake about that. The 3-2 pitch. Got her. Steal attempt into third, no problem. So at least both runners advance. And that's huge.
Great call for Shrine right there. You have the top of the lineup up, stealing those bases, and they've been succeeding on the bases all game. So taking advantage of that.
And Zaboral's going to drive another run in. Look at that. Unofficially, what is that, 4 RBI for her now?
I think that might be 5.
5?
Yeah.
5, yes, thank you.
That's huge. And my goodness, against Cranbrook, she has 8 RBIs this season against Cranbrook overall.
That's a big run. That's what you were just talking about. That's a big run.
Having 5 RBIs as a leadoff hitter, I mean, give credit to the bottom of the lineup.
Colbew looked like she was creeping down that third baseline, but looked back.
That's a big leadoff right there. It doesn't hurt for the catcher to maybe try picking her off right there, put her in a rundown.
That pitch just high. Colbew again getting chased back. The throw goes high. Colbew takes off, and she's thrown out.
When you're on third base, you need to shorten your leadoffs because the catcher is right there. So great play by Cranbrook to get out of that situation.
We head to the 7th. Last call for Cranbrook. They got some work cut out for them as they trail 14-8 as we head to the top of the 7th inning here in the Catholic League Championship. Here's a St. Anne edition. Here's a look. You can see Georgia kind of come down that third baseline. Was almost daring the catcher to throw. The throw goes errant, but great job backing it up by the left fielder.
Great play by Cranbrook right there. Getting out of a sticky situation, and now they're in the position to possibly walk it off right here.
John
not
Kidd
walk
out
it
there.
off.
I know what you're saying.
Apologies.
There's the Kidd cam. A good look at Baudouin. Shrine 3 outs away from locking this up.
Look at the quality of that camera right there.
That's not just a camera.
That's
It's the
John
Kidd
Kidd.
cam. You got it. You got it.
Look at
See,
him.
she's one of us, right? Right?
We need a camera on him right
There's
now.
a famous song, Not Like Us, but I'm going to make a remake, Like Us.
Oh, there he is. There he
There's
is.
the Kidd cam. I told you.
Someone take a screenshot right now.
Maddie's like us. Maddie's like us. Dun, 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 dun. I told
Oh, he's
you.
waving.
Start things out here in the top of the 7th, number 13, Bria Sandy Hansen.
A leadoff base hit would be really big for Cranbrook right here.
Infield in. Left fielder crept in a little bit. First pitch fouled off.
Way to attack.
Baudouin finds herself ahead in the count.
Again,
1 and 2.
attacking early, fouling it off. I mean, it boosts your confidence because you're touching the ball. And at this point in the game, you want to attack early. You don't want that count to creep up on you.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one fouled off. Seems like Baudouin's feeling it right now. Maybe digging down and getting a little something extra in these pitches.
You can see it, yeah. You can see it in all of them.
Bria Sandy Hansen facing Betsy Baudouin. Baudouin delivers. That one fouled into the ground. Making her work is number 13, Sandy Hansen.
What an approach.
14 runs, 14 hits for Shrine. The 1-2 pitch, that one rolls in. 8 runs, 10 hits, but 3 costly errors for Cranbrook. And they have been costly. Make no mistake about that.
Errors are going to eat you up. So being able to execute defensively defense wins championships.
Baudouin looks in, delivers the 2-2 pitch. Off the mark. Oh, they rung her up.
Oh,
I thought that was off the mark.
I thought that was a ball. I didn't even.
Wow.
I didn't even see the umpire on that one.
No.
Wow.
See, I'm glad it wasn't just me.
I was just about to say that was a close pitch. now we have 1 out. That's a huge out for Shrine.
Huge out. The 1-1 pitch. A little late on that swing, fouling it off. You can see Shrine feeling it right now.
Yep.
Just a couple outs away. They got a 6-run lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Baudouin ahead of the count, 1-2. The pitch. That one foul back. Count stays at 1-2. A lot of the Cranbrook fans have one of those sea green thunder sticks and the blue thunder stick.
Just like your uniforms.
The 1-2 pitch. Got her.
Wow.
Baudouin, how about this? Starting the 7th inning with 2 strikeouts, and now they're 1 out away, Maddie.
Wow. She's getting stronger and stronger every pitch, and you can see it right now.
Number 2.
She's 1 out away from holding up that trophy.
Kate Phelps looking to get something started. You could see some of the Shrine players showing off that beautiful jersey down on the kid cam. This one knocked down by the second baseman, but no play, and it starts with a hit. That's all you can do, Maddie. Control what you can control. And number 2, Kate Phelps finds a way to get on base.
That's not too big of a deal for Shrine. I mean, they already put 2 outs on, so letting a hit go isn't terrible, so I wouldn't be too stressed out here. And now they can get a force out at second if it pulls them up the middle here.
2 outs. The 1-1 pitch over the head of the batter. That's Duffy, the junior. Hit the dirt, pops back up. Baudouin loading that arm up, spinning it around. Looks to her arm. Prepares to deliver this 2-1 pitch. That one in for a strike.
Way to attack the inside corner right there.
1 strike away are these Knights.
You can feel the bleachers vibrating right now. Shrine, they're feeling it.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit down the first baseline. Foul.
That was right on the line.
Ooh. Well, you know Gravlin wanted that.
Yeah. She's been all over the place over there, so
Good
she's
call.
ready.
Baudouin looks in. The 2-2 pitch. Outside. Pickoff attempt. No.
Not a bad idea by the catcher there.
No.
You're up quite a few runs. Why not end the game on a pickoff?
Duffy works it to a 3-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Baudouin looks in, loads up, delivers the 3-2 pitch. Got her swinging. Shrine wins 14-8. Let the celebration commence, and congratulations to the Knights.
What an outing by Baudouin right there. I mean, you could see she got stronger every inning, and you could see it. You could see it in her whole team too. I mean, what great leader on the mound right there. And we knew coming into this game that she was going to be good, but what a great game.
Your final score: Shrine knocks off Cranbrook by a score of 14-8. And always a cool thing to see these combatants line up and shake hands. We'll come back with some final thoughts with Maddie Houle and Sean Belegian here on the State Champs Network.
If playing college sports is your dream, don't wait for a college coach to find you. Recruit yourself. At Lawrence Tech, we're looking for student athletes. LTU competes in the NAIA with 24 varsity sports and athletic scholarships. Explore new degree programs like sport management, where sports meets cutting-edge education. Visit LTURecruitYourself.com and just fill out the questionnaire. It's that easy. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
My apologies, number 12, Eden.
Welcome back in Varsity Field here on the campus of Eastern Michigan. Congratulations to Shrine Catholic. The Knights knock off Cranbrook today 14-8 here on the campus of Eastern Michigan in Ypsilanti. Fantastic game, Maddie.
What a game. I mean, look at all those hits from both ends, from both teams. You got 14 and 8. Or I'm sorry, 14 and 11. I mean, that's 25 hits. That's insane. So great offense from both sides.
Handing out the medals and the trophies as well. A heck of a season by Cranbrook. Nothing to hang their head about. Make no mistake about that. But today, the 2025 St. Anne champions are the Knights from Shrine Catholic. And it seemed like today it was a total team effort. As you mentioned, look at all those hits. 14 hits by Shrine themselves.
This is great experience for Shrine going into the postseason. Just 2 weeks away too. So going into the postseason with this experience, already having a trophy from your league. Also, they're defending district champions, so look out for Shrine.
Yeah, what a heck of a effort here today. Once again, 14 runs, 14 hits, no errors for Shrine. Cranbrook not to be undone. 8 runs, 11 hits, but Maddie, as we mentioned, 3 costly errors today. Really cost them today.
Yeah, again, defense wins championships, and yeah, they had many hits, but errors are going to eat you up, and Shrine had 0, and it showed. And that's why they're on the winning end of this game here.
We are going to throw it down on the field in just a moment. Kara Lyles is down on the field, and I believe she's going to have a conversation with our player of the game. I don't think folks at home have to guess who our player of the game is.
No doubt.
I'm gonna be quiet just the same to build up the drama and all that, right? But I think everybody's going to figure out, Maddie, who the player of the game is.
No doubt here.
And there they are. That's the scene that they'll all remember. Celebrating as a team and grabbing that trophy and passing it on to all of your teammates. That's something that everybody is going to remember.
And that's such a great feeling.
No doubt about that. And now this is a picture they'll keep forever.
Yep.
Line everybody up and take that picture behind that cool Catholic League championship signage with that trophy out in front of you. Boy, isn't that cool? That's a great picture right there, huh?
Yep.
I'm sure you have a few of those pictures at home, huh?
Quite a few.
Yeah?
And I remember each and every one of them. Picture says 1,000 words. So great moment for Shrine and all these girls.
What a cool experience it must be for somebody like you. You played for your dad. You've played with your sisters. How cool is that, huh?
Playing for a trophy is awesome, and it's not. I mean, you're gonna remember the games, but you're gonna remember the other memories also. So, and I still keep in touch with my girls from Allen Park.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
Oh yeah, being on a winning team, it brings so much culture. So
they're
gonna remember these days for a long time.
Thank you very much. Some people giving us some kind words during the broadcast as well. Why don't we throw it down to the one and only Kara Lyles? Kara?
Well, Kate, you guys are the 2025 St. Anne's champions. What does that sound like?
That feels amazing. We worked really hard this whole season, and it feels so good to, finally have this for our team.
Well, you guys set the tone in this game early, a 6-run second inning. Just what do you think kind of led to that really successful second inning to help you guys kind of pull out this one today?
I think just our team really cheering each other on really helps us to do really well and at the start, and then that leads us to do better at the rest of the game.
High scoring game, you guys really got it done. Just what was it that was working for you guys at the plate today?
I think our pitching was really well, and then us really cheering when we were up to bat, that really made us have enthusiasm and really hit the ball hard.
You guys definitely have fun out there. Kate, congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys?
Thank you very much, Kara. Appreciate it. Certainly a worthy player of the game, Maddie.
Yeah. Are you guys surprised? I'm not.
No, not at all. Maddie, let me just say your inaugural broadcast, if I were to give you a letter grade, I'd give you an A.
Thank you. I had a great time tonight.
I want to thank you, want to thank Kara, want to thank the best crew in the business, including the gentleman with the best hair in the business, Rockin' Rye Robbie. For everybody involved, my name is Sean Belegian, saying the final score from Eastern Michigan, Shrine comes away with the St. Anne Catholic League Championship by a score of 14-8. Good night from Ypsilanti.
State Champs Sports Network is presented by Lawrence Technological University. You can play sports at the next level. Go to LTURecruitYourself.com today. State Champs Game Time Live is also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Catholic High School League is the largest Catholic sports league in the U.S., with 33 private high schools located throughout Southeast Michigan. Specs at LTU. Learn more about the one-year Media Arts Certificate program by logging on to ltu.edu/specs. Turn In 2 is the proud sponsor of the State Champs Softball Player of the Year Award.